G'day, it's Heath here from pickinglessons.com. In this guitar lesson, we're going to take a look at a fingerstyle arrangement of this very lovely O'Carolan tune known by tune 174. So O'Carolan 174. We're in the key of C, and there are two parts, part A, part B. Here in this video, we're going to take a look at part A. We're going to break that down. We're going to learn how to play that. Now, if you head to pickinglessons.com, you'll be able to grab yourself a copy of the tablature, and in the member section there, we'll also break down part B, and you'll have a play-along track there that you can work with as you're working through the tune. Okay, let's start out with this A section. So we are in the key of C. We're in 6/8 time. It's rather slow, but we've got some challenging left-hand positions to accommodate, so let's break them down. Now, the 6/8 time signature, by the way, is basically 2 beats in each measure, so 1, 2, but those 2 beats are broken down into 6/8 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our feel. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just play measure 3 for a moment, and you'll hear that feel in the measure. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're dealing with, but we obviously have variations of rhythm and whatnot as we go. So we'll check it out. Now our pickup note is on the 6/8 note counting in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 to our first chord there. So that's on the last 8th note before we hit beat 1. Now, our first chord is a little challenging actually, straight up. So what I recommend is if we use our second finger there on the G and our first finger on the E, it leaves our third finger ready for the C, and then it leaves our little finger ready for the F. So we kind of finish with this position. We're starting out with the G and the E, our C will come in as required, our F then comes in as required. So I'll just play that for a moment. Now the F can come off as we go, that's okay too, but we kind of end up in that position. So the counting for a start, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got that quarter note to begin with. One more time, ready and 1, 6. So there's our first position. Then we jumped into an F chord, and this F shape here, we're playing the first finger on the F, third finger on the A, so our second finger can play the C. Yeah, and our rhythm structure there for the first half of the measure are 1, 2, and 3. Into a C position. Yeah, but this is more of a variation because we've got the C and then the A bring into the chord and then the F. So it's almost like we're finishing with the F shape there. Here we go, so. Now to measure 3, measure 3. So measure 3, we're kind of building this C over G shape, yeah? Typical fingering there. Little finger. Watch our rhythm. This is all straight 8s in this 6/8 time signature. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We continue that rhythmic theme into the F in measure 4. First, third, and second. G, yeah, we'll keep moving through, we'll highlight all these in a moment again. So the C position, same rhythm, the D position, D minor. I opt for the little finger there so you don't have to rush the third finger, so the little finger is always a good choice in this scenario. So the C, 1, 2, 3 to the D minor, 4, 5, 6, yeah, the little finger takes over. A minor, rhythmic change, 1, 2, and 3. So we have a dotted 8th note into a 16th followed by an 8th. So 1, 2, and 3. Down to the F position there, similar fingering to before. Perhaps little finger, third finger is okay, little finger I think is better. Alright, so that A minor, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Finishing off, measure 7. Same rhythm structure, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1 C chord. Pickup note, like our pickup note at the beginning of the tune. Now, first things first, make sure your left hand's comfortable with the positions. If you know where your fingers are going, it's going to make it easier for the transitions. It's going to be smoother straight away. If you're juggling your fingers or changing your fingers each time you approach a chord, it's going to be hard. So double check your fingering and make sure it's consistent. It's all in the tablature, so you can check that out. The right hand is fairly straightforward, yeah? So a fingerstyle piece, this is sort of advancing intermediate, so if you've finger picked before, you'll be fine. But it's more about the left hand and perhaps the rhythm as well. So it's only a slow tempo, so do listen to it and get familiar with the melody structure and of course those left hand positions. Now, pickandlessons.com, we are going to break down the remainder of the tune. We're going to look at part B. There's a bit more movement, a bit more rhythm variation, so we'll check that out. You can grab the tablature as well. So pickandlessons.com, I'll see you there.